Saturday, February the 3rd. I just woke up. I have crazy hair, and I'm about to go do a Leslie, whatever her name is, video. I just wanted to show you my outfit. Striped top. I basically look like a crazy person. I'm gonna go do my workout and then go to weigh in and bring you guys. Hey everybody, it is Saturday, February the 3rd. I am on my way to my Weight Watchers meeting. Just thought I would hop on here and do sort of a reflection of this week. I did not get up my vlog yesterday. It was just, I had too crazy of a day. So I didn't have time to edit. It's all filmed and everything, but I just didn't have time to edit it. So that's just the reality sometimes of my life. Oh, they're doing like a 5K or something this morning. So they have the markers out for that. I admire those people. So yesterday I just had, you know, didn't have a busy day at work, but I got home like at 3:30, and then I decided to take a walk, which I vlogged over on my Facebook page for just a minute to check in with everybody. And then right after I got off of vlogging, I did something to my foot. So I don't know what I did, but I had like a really sharp pain, and I actually had to call my husband and have him come get me. I sat on the curb. It almost, I don't know what it was, but I went home and iced it and put some deep blue essential oil on it, and I got to the point where I couldn't wear my, I had bought some new shoes to wear with my dress last night, but I couldn't get my foot into them because my foot was swollen. But I was able just to put on a pair of flats and go to the benefit that I had last night. The benefit was for our church, and it was some good friends of ours came down from the seminary that my husband went to in New York, and just had a really lovely evening with a lot of his alumni, just, you know, friends of ours from seminary days. And that was wonderful, and I really enjoyed my evening, really loved seeing everyone. But the food was difficult. Thankfully, I had all of my weeklies, and yesterday I had a 0-point day. Actually, I had 2 points going into the night. So, this is going to be all over the place, but here's the deal. So, I don't know what I ate last night. I had switched my app over Thursday night because I'm going to be doing Simply Filling this next week is what I decided, and that was in my vlog that I didn't get posted. But I've decided to sort of shake things up a little bit with Simply Filling. I feel like I'm messing with the same few pounds here. Something is up. And you know, I've increased my activity and everything, but I think I just need to shake up my diet with something different for my body. Because this seems to be sort of a stuck point, is right here around 240 pounds. So I thought, well, I'll try Simply Filling because Lent is also coming up, and Simply Filling would be a good thing to do during Lent for various reasons that I'll get into later. But anyway, I switched my tracker over on Thursday to Simply Filling so I could scan things at Walmart, and it would not switch back yesterday. It just is sitting on Simply Filling. I don't know if there's like a rule that if you switch it for one day, it won't switch you back and forth. So I wasn't really able to effectively track with that on my day yesterday, but I know that I didn't go outside of, I mean, I had a salad. The dressing was already on the salad, and it had like 3 pecans on it, bacon and cheese, just like over the top. It was a real light salad, but it did have like high point things on it. And then they brought out a chicken breast that had pesto on it, and like provolone cheese, and then a side of asparagus, and then they had a little chocolate cake. So I ate most of the salad, and by this point it was 8:30 at night, and I was hungry. I had like a snack, a 0-point snack of 2 hard-boiled eggs and a banana before I went. I did not have a glass of wine there. I ate the salad, I ate the chicken and vegetables, and then I had 1 bite of the cake. So I had at least 20 dailies left over and 50 something weeklies. I know that I did not use, I mean, maybe I did use all of them, I don't know, but I know I didn't go outside of my, outside of all my points for the week. So I had that last night. The chicken was extremely salty, and I thought about not eating, but I was so hungry. It was just like one of those things where I'm like, I'm weighing in tomorrow, and this is gonna screw me up. And then the night before last, we had gone out to barbecue, and I had chicken and turkey breast cut, but it was salty too. Like it just tasted, salty. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be up today, which is frustrating to me. I think it's just sodium, and it's, I know it's one way in, but I feel like I'm creeping along. So I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like my diet is just really clean and on point, and I try not to eat a lot of, just junky stuff. I'm very careful. And I'm not seeing like the results that I would expect. So I feel like my body might just be, I don't know that it's the program. I feel like I might be in like a sort of a plateau type of thing. And I wonder if just having like a week of eating very differently would shake things up a little bit for me. So that is my problem solving strategy right now. And I know you guys want me to be doing freestyle, because I know the majority of you all are doing freestyle, but this next week I'm going to be doing Simply Filling. I've already bought the things for it, and I think it will, I just have a feeling it's going to sort of help me out a little bit. Even if it doesn't help me this week, then I think flipping back over to freestyle the following week will, I just feel like I need to not eat the same things all the time, and I feel like my body's kind of stuck. That's how I'm feeling. We'll see. We're going to do an experiment. So anyway, that's kind of the story with that. I'm going to go in and weigh in, but I feel frustrated. And that's just part of the journey. You guys have all been there, and I am happy with my progress so far. But I need to continue to go down. I don't want to just sit like this. And last night was great. Everyone was like, you look great. What have you been doing? I had people commenting on the fact that I wasn't drinking Diet Coke, because I have some really good friends that are also Diet Coke addicts. And they were like, you're not drinking Diet Coke. And they were drinking Diet Coke. And they were like, should we be quitting Diet Coke? And we had like a really good discussion about that. And one of my really good friends, who's also a priest's wife, they live in Louisiana, and she said, I think I went a couple months that I never even had any water. And she's very fit. She's funny because she's a fit person, but she's like, I didn't drink any water for 2 months. And she's like, I just love Diet Coke. And so we talked a lot about addiction and that kind of thing. And I just had, people I hadn't seen in a while that were like, you just look great, and blah, blah. So that was nice. And that was very encouraging for me, because, I don't see it all the time. But that doesn't mean that the work stops. And I feel like I feel like for the last month I've been trusting the program, but I'm just kind of sitting, even with all the activity and everything, I'm just sort of sitting around 240. And I've done that before in the last 15 years when I've done other stuff. I just kind of sit here. So I think I must have a set point here, and I've got to somehow get past it. So you guys are going to see me doing some things to try to get past it, because I don't want to give up and go back up. And that's what I've done in the past, is like, screw it. And then I go back up, and I'm not doing that this time. So Weight Watchers gives us some additional options, and one of them, well, they give us one additional option, which is simply filling. I did pick up the booklet last week because I had a feeling that I feel like I'm bouncing around, you guys. So that's exciting. I'm gonna go weigh in, and then I will check back in with you guys afterwards with the news. And I'm hoping that this meeting can kind of, I need to shift my emotions. I don't know that I can change, but I'm feeling a little discouraged. And so I'm hoping that by going to my meeting, it's not going to discourage me more, but instead it's going to push me the other direction. So we will see, because I'm, you know, kind of having in this area of my life, I just feel not so hot. So, okay, I will see you guys. Hey, everybody. So I was right. I am up at the scale. I'm up 2 pounds, even, which honestly for me is hard to believe. So I'm kind of going through a bunch of emotions, and you guys, I'm sure, can identify. I'm like disbelieving, first of all, because I've just been very careful, and you guys see how I eat. I haven't had any, you know, it'd be very easy for me to be off plan, off camera, and binging, and I'm not doing any of that. And I'm drinking water, I'm getting 10,000 steps a day, I'm doing everything right. So, you know, I'm disbelieving. I'm honestly a little bit angry. PO'd would be the correct term for that. But then I also feel extremely determined, and I think it's the mad part that has me, because I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit. I know that I'm doing everything that I can to be successful. I am gonna switch to simply filling this next week. I looked at my 4 weeks, and I am down 1 pound for the 4 weeks. Like if I look back through my last 4 weigh-ins, and to me that constitutes some sort of plateau. There's just something going on with me, and I think also, I know that I had a lot of sodium last night and the night before, and so I'm gonna chalk up my weight gain to not actual fat, but water, probably water retention. And then I'm gonna shake things up and do a week of simply filling. My name is Amy. But it's the gains like this that make you quit doing anything. And that's so counterproductive, because the minute you quit, you go back up. I'm not quitting. I think I'm just going to do a week of simply filling and have fun, like doing something a little different, try to shake my body up a little bit, evaluate whether I want to do that through Lent. My foot is, I just came down the stairs, and I definitely have some sort of foot issue going on. So I don't know how that's going to affect my steps, but I'm going to try to rest it as much as possible this weekend and ice it and put my Deep Blue and my Arnica on it, and see if I can't get it rehabbed for next week, which means I may not get my 10,000 steps a day. that's just life. And I've told you guys before, I'm committed to a long-term change. You know, this morning I really didn't want to go to my meeting. I didn't want to weigh in. And the thing is like, I know that I'm doing everything that I can do. And I know that I just, you know, I know how my week went. I know the sodium issue. You know, I know that I'm on plan. So what are you gonna do? The scale does not always cooperate. So I'm gonna take that little kick in the pants this morning and let it propel me into motion instead of halt my progress. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. Sir, you're gonna kill somebody. You're gonna kill somebody driving like that. Are you having an emergency? Thank you. I don't understand what everybody's doing. So I'm at Starbucks now. I looked up, I was like, you know what? I have not been going to Starbucks. I have gift cards. I'm gonna go get myself on Simply Filling, you can get a non-fat skinny latte for 0 smart points. And so I'm gonna do that because I want some coffee. And I'm just gonna have a good day. So I know I sound a little funky. I think that's to be expected. You guys know how it feels when you have a gain on the scale, especially when it's undeserved. Like if I had eaten birthday cake or I had been on the cruise or something, like I would have expected a 2-pound gain after the cruise and not after a good week on program. So not my fave thing, but it's life. So I will see you guys. I am doing a 0 point collab today, so I will be posting a video later on today, just on, you know, kind of a bunch of 0 point meal ideas for you guys, like 1 day's worth, not a bunch. I shouldn't say a bunch, excuse me. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I think that will be kind of fun. We'll see. I don't know. Not really feeling it. Sometimes you're just not feeling it. Here, I'm gonna let you listen to what I'm ordering.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. What do you want today?
Hi, I'd like a venti skinny cinnamon dolce latte, please.
All right. What else?
Nothing else. That has the sugar-free syrup in it, right?
It does.
Okay, cool. No, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, cool. $5.36.
Thank you. Gift card. So that's what I ordered at Starbucks. It is 0 smart points on Simply Filling. You all are welcome to look on your trackers and see how much that would be. I believe it's 2 or 3 on Freestyle. So, gonna have a Simply Filling day, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support and putting up with me. And I'm gonna have funky days, and the day isn't funky, but my weigh-in's funky, and I'm gonna have those. And so I really appreciate you all's continued support and friendship in this, and I want to be real with you all, and I know you all can identify because we've all been there. So thank you for identifying, and just say a little prayer for my attitude. I would appreciate it because I want to continue to be positive. It's going to take some work today, and some prayer, I think, and just, you know, yeah, it's going to take a little work, but it's okay. I'm going to do it. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay, everybody, this is a PS on my way in. So after I went to Starbucks, something that I like to do that helps to motivate me personally is I'll go stop by like a store that I like, and so I went to a store called Cato that we have here in where I live, and in my little town. And there's two sections in Cato. There's the plus size section, and then there's the straight size section. And so I just recently got into the straight size section. So what I did was I went in there and I got a pair of pants and some tops, and I went and tried them on sort of as like a reminder and like a motivating factor type of thing. Because I want to remember how far that I've come, and that also for myself, I don't want to be back on the plus size section of the store. And I'm really thankful, you know, for Cato and Lane Bryant and Avenue and all those places for having clothing for me, you know, when I am plus size. But I just don't want to shop, you know. I'm waiting for these. Got a lot of people doing like a 5K or something out today, and so I don't want to run any of them over. But yeah, just, you know, it's really motivating to go do that and be like, I am fitting in straight sizes, and that's where I personally want to be. And so it's a great kind of pick-me-up, especially when you've had sort of a crappy weigh-in. So just a little tip. Maybe go, you know, if this seems like it would help you, go and look at, you know, sizes that you would like to be. I've even tried on like bigger sizes that I used to be, just to get like a frame of reference. Like I used to be a 22, 24. Try that on and be like, this is really big on me, and you can really see the difference. And then it keeps you kind of motivated and moving forward. And that's the point, is we need to be continuing with our journey, even when we have like a pothole. Like a big old, maybe like a sinkhole. I kind of feel like I had a sinkhole today. So, all right, you all. Thanks for listening. Bye.